And hello everyone, once again, this is Warlord, and today we're going to go over 2,000 points of Rohan vs. Isengard. Pretty much the same setup as our last scenario we did, but this time we introduced magic in the game as well as monsters. So for the Isengard side, what we did, we had Saruman as the leader, as well as two trolls. We used the Isengard troll profiles, but we used Mortar Patrol models. For the good side, what we did, we had Théoden as the leader, as well as his royal guard, and we had an Ent as an ally to be the monstrous hero. As far as magic, what we did, we had Gandalf the White as the magic user, if you will, over here with a formation of Rohan riders. So we found that the good magic is very disruptive, whereas the evil magic is more destructive. So it was interesting to see how that worked. And for the evil side, yeah, I know I don't like the whole idea of an Isengard troll, but I threw one in there just to show the players the mechanics of the game, and to see how a monster would work. For the evil side. And for the good side, most good armies, they don't have an actual monster, so what you really need to do, you need to use Ents as allies, or even Great Eagles if you want to throw flyers in there. So for the Isengard side, we had Lurtz once again as an epic hero, since he's one of the few epic heroes that you have on Isengard, but a very effective one, and I threw him in here with the formation of Uruk-hai. So let's see a clip of me going over my Isengard army. And 4 companies of Uruk-hai scouts with shields, 1 company of berserkers, Uruk-hai phalanx, 4 companies with captain and banner, 4 companies of orcs, 2-handed weapons, 2 trolls. This is Rosku's talents, 2 companies with Rosku, and this is Sharku's hunters, 4 companies with Sharku. Check. Right. Okay, and here's how turn 1 turned out. Everyone moved forward, as you saw. We had some the Uruk-hai bowmen moved into the woods here. Everyone else pretty much moved up, and you can see the good forces as well. So here's a little bit of our movement.
I'm going to go ahead and move that up to...
So the back company to get online has to go no more than 6.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, so those guys went short in order to enable that.
Right.
Yeah, let's do this one here next.
Alright, so
6 inches.
Yep. Brings it right up there.
So the wind is blowing this way. Actually, that work. Alright. So who's firing slow?
8 inches.
8 inches.
Right up into there.
All right.
And
Right now, are you within 6 inches of me?
I am just shy.
You're out. Okay. Because if you're within 6 inches, it's -1 to your move, right? Yeah, it's actually, you only move half when the enemy is within 6 inches. So here's what he decided to do with Théoden. They decided to charge my Mortar Troll over here, and they got lucky on the hard to kill table, and they got 2 resilience, and they rolled on the hard to kill, and they hit a 6. So that troll on that side was automatically killed. So luckily, I had this troll on the other flank, so he kind of just held out in the rear as. Gandalf and the Riders of Rohan came into combat with Sharku's hunters, and as you can see, the Sharku's hunters here got disordered in combat. So I was trying to take Gandalf out. I challenged him to a heroic duel with Sharku, but then his captain challenged me to a heroic duel as well. So I wasn't able to kill Gandalf on this turn here. And the other thing with magic is that he was able to immobilize my troll and kind of left my troll ineffective. So let's see how the game's going on here.
And move the magic marker.
All right, so Théoden was killed in a heroic duel here. Lurtz killed him. Saruman and his whole formation were killed by the Rohan Royal Guard.
This is interesting.
Um,
Because if we assault these
and I think that's it.
these guys can assault.
Got 2 wound counters on the end.
That's what these guys are
And we had had some damage to the crossbowmen and to the war guys.
Right, so they're now disordered. So right now we're all for priority. Going to turn 4.
Oh, wait a minute. Before we
One.
do anything.
One.
I roll 1. Reroll. 4. All right, so I have priority. Well, actually, you're not touching because you wouldn't charge yet. So you got to be an inch away.
Yeah. The hill will allow it.
Yeah.
The guy on the right.
And those 2 wounds are on Gandalf.
Right. And who used the might? It's 1 and 1, right?
Yeah, it's 1-on-1.
So he used a point of might, and he used a point of might.
Yep.
We got it.
Okay. And Gandalf is going to be using his spell casting
Okay.
to transfix on the troll.
Right. Go roll for effect.
Okay. And
So smoke on these guys at this point won't accomplish anything.
how many roll again?
Don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Roll 5. All right. So I do a courage test at -1. Courage for the troll. It's got courage of 4.
Yeah.
So 2d6.
So you need a 7 or better.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Just make it.
Yeah. So he's good.
That's not good.
You got 2 more spells.
Okay. Not that I have any cool ones. I already tried transfix. Let's go.
You can't get those guys.
Let's go enfeeble on the troll.
All right. Focus. 4 better.
4 better. 4.
All right. You make it. So roll for effect.
6.
6.
So
-3 strength. All right.
And
You got 1 more.
1 more. And
Who's doing the spotting? Yeah, who's doing the spotting? Down on the bridge needs a 4 spot.
yeah, let's go ahead and do a.
Base 4 and then this is the concealment.
I don't know. Nothing else I got really cast it. Yeah, over there. Let's try doing a blessing. See if we can get guys back.
You roll 6. 1. Nothing.
D9.
All right.
Okay, so that guy, they've moved. Okay. Archers. They're moving only 3 so that they are within.
Okay.
They can shoot
They can.
the troll.
Because remember,
Those guys are going to charge into the orcs.
Okay. Roll courage here.
And the courage for those guys, I believe, is a 4.
You got a captain, right?
That is 5, so
Go ahead and roll.
I need a 5 or better. 5.
You're good. So they're no longer disordered.
Okay. And gonna go ahead and move those guys up there.
Okay.
Go back into that fight. Ent is gonna go ahead and come around, hit those guys.
Okay.
The best I can do is
they both move.
no. This one is unstationary.
Okay, these guys gonna charge
Hawkeye didn't shoot last
You don't even have to move.
right there. Yeah.
didn't have target.
These guys I want to turn and flank.
All right. Go do your courage test.
Okay.
I think both your heroes have courage 4 or 5. Hammer or gambling.
Yeah, they are courage 4.
Courage 4. So go ahead and roll.
6. Oh,
Fine.
Yeah.
So take that off. All right. And where you want to move?
Basically, gonna go ahead and
That's about all you can
pivot
do.
them that way.
Okay, over here then.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be Yeah, I'll be in charge before those guys unless you're calling
Yeah.
road charge on them.
Yeah.
And these guys, go ahead and move them.
3.
3. And I got my wayward children back here.
Roll for them.
They are
Courage.
3.
3, I believe, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because they're militia.
Right.
No, those are the Himling.
Grimbold's Helmlingus. All right, go ahead and roll. 2d6 plus 4.
Okay,
good.
they make it.
All right, so they regroup.
And gonna go ahead and have them.
Okay.
Only German, you have to have mounted
You can go
assault.
6.
If they have mounted assault, then you can do that, but I doubt they do.
No, it doesn't say it on it, it doesn't give it to them, so.
Yeah, only, really only
The Germans do it.
If they were tank teams, then you could assault, but if they're transport teams, you have to.
Those guys there.
And that's the end of your move?
Yeah, probably. Shift those over to make sure that.
Yeah, so you can see how movement in War of the Ring works a little bit differently because, you have to be able to move the actual trays with the formation. So here's Saruman here, right before he got killed as he faced the Rohan Royal Guard. And I think what happened is that his captain challenged Saruman, and then I countered having the Uruk captain challenge him. I think he won, or I won the role, and then I fought him, and then he fought me, killed my captain, but eventually Saruman was killed. So here's the Ent going up against the Uruk-hai. The Ent was a formidable opponent against a strong Uruk-hai here. All right, so that's it for fights, right?
Yes. That's all the fights.
Okay, going into turn 7. 2 turns left. Roll for priority.
1.
3. All right, so I got priority. We go into the last turn. Roll for priority.
5.
2. You got priority.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and really don't want to mess with this.
Yeah. Okay. So, courage test, right? So, do you get to reroll courage with your banner? Nope. Move and panic. So your courage is 3, right?
Yep.
2d6 plus 3. You don't make it. You can do a fallback move.
Okay.
So
D6.
d6 plus 6 that way.
Yep. 10.
10 dice. So you don't go off the board, but you go out of my charge range. So you've saved those 4 companies, but you remain disordered. You can face them in any direction.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have to be.
And they remain disordered.
They remain disordered.
Okay.
You guys couldn't deal with him.
All right. And let's go ahead and do what?
I would charge everybody to last turn. I would charge them into here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do those guys into the berserkers.
Well, actually, it's you just got to move first. So yeah, I'd set up your move.
Hey, I put the bullets in one.
Now you know I'm going to hit you in the flank.
Yeah.
How was that?
And it doesn't matter what you do. I'm going to hit you in the flank.
Yeah, I'd rather be hit in the flank by
Orcs than berserkers.
Yeah.
We'll figure out 2 things go together.
Yeah, call me crazy.
All right.
And for the record,
Actually,
I did take away the firing pin.
yeah, because I have to do it like that, don't I?
Yeah, make sure you don't go more than 6 inches. So you should be good.
I thought I took away
Yeah.
the firing
Yeah. You should be.
pin. Hey, give me the.
You may have to back up like 2 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, like 2 inches. Just because none of the companies can move more than 6 inches.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. But that actually matters when you do your charge move rolls.
Yeah,
So,
actually, you know what? I was there.
right?
I can
You can do that.
do that so that way I'm not flanked.
Correct.
Okay.
I would probably move him up, him up, him up.
Yeah, because I'm going to go ahead and do.
Actually, you probably want to shoot him because he's
Yeah.
out of range, right?
Yeah, outrange. These guys are going to charge.
Well, they're going to move first, right?
Yeah.
So you can move 10.
Yeah, we're at 10 inches right now, so.
Like, move up to like an inch. And transfix, right?
Yep.
I'm guessing.
Just hunch, you know.
So roll for effect.
Okay, roll for effect. And 2.
All right, so -1 to courage. Courage is 4, so it's +2. 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm transfixed at a -1.
Good.
No, I'm just transfixed, right?
Just transfixed.
All right, so he doesn't get to do anything except get hit.
Yeah, and now I'm also going to do enfeeble on him, which I have to roll off 4 better.
4 better. Roll 1. No more magic.
Yep.
But you're still alive,
Yeah.
unlike Saruman.
Yeah, true. These guys can't do anything. Those guys are going to stay there.
They're going to shoot or they're going to charge?
They're going to shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, their shooting is going to be a lot more effective.
Okay.
And these guys are going to go ahead and turn.
Right.
No, I do have Jason's ratio.
Probably going to move up another 4 inches. Yeah, right there. Yeah, so you can see my opponent had a little bit of, trying to get used to moving these trays around. The big thing is that you can't go more than 6 inches from where you started. So a little bit learning point for him there. But yeah, you can see as the game's going on there, I had to move Lurtz out of the way. I moved him into this Urukai scout formation, so that Urukai formation didn't look like it was going to last very long. So I decided to move him because you can move Epicurus, as you can see. You have the Riders of Rohan coming down in the front. You have the Ent coming in on the flank, and then you also have the remainders of the Royal Guard. Theoden was killed by this point, coming in on that formation. So I thought it, best to get Lurtz out of the way. Here's Gandalf. You can see we got 4 wound markers on the troll. And Troll's going to die very quickly here, as well as Gandalf. You can see he's got 1 wound on him, as well as he's used up some might. That's what the markers look like. And here comes the Riders of Rohan coming up, and you can see we have the Urukai Berserkers right there on their flank. And what you can see here is that the Riders of Rohan are trying to charge into the Urukai that are to their front, and what I was trying to do with the Urukai Berserkers is to hit the Riders of Rohan in the flank. But as you can see what happened, there's 2 fights actually fought there. The Urukai formation there is disordered, that's the red marker, and then the Riders of Rohan we're able to bounce there. So here we go. Here's the Rohan archers shooting at the Urukai. I think what he decided to do, he tried to charge in the last turn, because I think we're at turn 8 by this point, and I think everybody was charging at everybody. And you can see the Ent there. He's still got his 2 wound markers. The Riders of Rohan went ahead and charged the Urukai Berserkers. But here you're going to see what the end of the game looked like. My opponent won. Saruman was killed. Theoden was killed. Equal number of captains killed and banners captured. But what it turned down to, he just killed a lot more of my company. So he won. So stay tuned for the next battle report.